we find the best software engineers all over the world, regardless of the country, and vet them based on English, personality, skill, and pre-screen them to contract them to companies all over the world. So we'll create engineering teams as well as contract out individual engineers to companies all over the world.
So when people say today that there are not enough engineers in the United States, is that true? Are there not enough talented engineers?
That is absolutely true. We mostly find good talent outside of the United States, and that's mostly because the war for talent, so to speak, is or the war for talent in San Francisco and New York is so competitive and so fierce that people don't have the recruiting infrastructure in other countries. They don't have the pipelines. They don't have the know-how to tap into those networks and get that talent to the right people. So we've built those pipelines, we've built those processes, and we've also built a brand in those countries. So in Zagreb, Croatia, or Cordoba, Argentina, we have fanatical user base because of the fact that we've really changed their entire...
And do you have staffs of people in each of these locations? I mean, are they physically interviewing these people? How does it work?
So we have a team, that is interviewing them via Skype with algorithm tests. We have semi-automated interview processes. But the thing that really differentiates us is that we're actually taking the time to look at each individual on a more rigorous basis, whereas you have other job platforms that are having automated tests that aren't as thorough and rigorous. We're actually going through and vetting them on a more fundamental level.
What happens once you find these engineers in other countries? Do you contract them out to companies that are trying to do work in those countries, or do you try and get visas and bring them to the United States or somewhere else?
So 95+% of our work is done remotely. And since it's all software engineering and digital, they're able to work on the internet and work with the clients remotely.
And so is it the fact, I mean, when I asked you whether, or you said that most of these engineers come from outside of the country, is that because U.S. companies are trying to play a price differential in terms of sort of arbitraging the labor market?
I would say that is a smaller component of it. We've actually done surveys and we found that that's not the main component. The main component is usually the quality.